now ready to bring you some basketball action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
They enter tonight's game trailing 2-1 in the season series, and they are determined to settle the score.
Yeah, it's been competitive between them this season, and I think the last one is going to be a great one.
Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Wembanyama. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Right here. Outside Morant. The three is up. Rebound by San Antonio.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Castle. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Going inside. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Left side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Count that one.
And when it comes to making good use of the screen, Harper is extremely advanced.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Fox. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Outside Hart. Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Another shot. And he gets the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Fox. Still without a bucket. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight. 23 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
On the wing, Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
18. San Antonio. 18.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Pass to Harper. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hand ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Leonard outside. Uncovered. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
And he drives in. Can't connect from short range. San Antonio leading. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Leonard outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 4. San Antonio again can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They now take the lead. Bulls gotten a second bucket on the night.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing it.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. There's a minute 54 left to play in the half. Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Morant looking around to the inside. Bowl. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. Oh, that's nice touch from Morant. He's better inside the arc. That's rare for small guards these days.
And here's Fox. And the shot goes in. Fox has got his third basket on the night right there.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Morant, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Right side, Wembanyama. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
The open shot, Morant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Morant's got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Castle with it. Out to Leonard. He shoots it. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jackson, the screen. Inside. Here's Bull. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Down low. Here's Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Jackson outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Edey. Rebound by San Antonio. Leonard inside. From 9 feet out. That one's wide left.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Leonard. No made baskets yet. And he lobs it. Oh! Wemby! Finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Kept alive. With the fadeaway. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Left side, Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs lead by 4. 1:19 left in the third. And Fox, here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Memphis with the ball. Outside Morant. Aggressive take from Morant. Tries again. Rebound by San Antonio. 34 seconds left in the third. Outside Wembanyama. From behind the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
And he's going for the oop here.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Grizzlies trailed by 6. Now here's Hart. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Fox. Over Hart. And it's Fox missing. Pass to Bowl. And that one's good.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Sure, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Harper. Rejected by Bowl. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Six to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here's Fox. It's stolen by Hart. Here's the break. Here's Bowl. The putback. To take the lead. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wembanyama with it. Hard covering. Wembanyama double team. The three from Barnes. Bol grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Jackson outside. Pocket 6. Now Bol. Yes! Using that window.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Jackson outside. Now Bol. That's all. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio with the ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Wembanyama rips down the board. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 1-point game. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Bol with the rebound. It's Jackson, high post. Now Bol. Wembanyama rips down the board. Here comes Kawhi. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bol. And out of bounds. San Antonio had it.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
The Spurs making a switch here. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Morant with it. Jackson surveying the D. It's stolen by Fox. And Leonard, here we go. And he slams it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Leonard. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And they could put themselves in a great position in this season series. They've won the first meeting, so a win tonight would assure them of at least a split.
Well, and when you've already gotten that first win, it makes you feel like you're on the attack going into the second meeting.
Now here's Halliburton. Inside. And Davis slams it home.
To talk about guys that like to go right to the rim, AD is towards the top of that list.
Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. From deep, Harper. Davis with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Harper. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Wembanyama. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Thompson scanning the floor. Davis from long range. Back come the Spurs in transition.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. They get the rebound. And Odom gets it to go.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Harper. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And love to see this fire from Dylan Harper. The rookie was not giving up on his drive.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Harper. The layup off target. On the wing, Thompson fires the 3, fires in the triple.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
It's Fox with a drive. And Fox powers it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Davis. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. No good. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Harper. Fox left side. Tipped. Stolen by Davis. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Davis a screen. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
First ball.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. After this... Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They set the pick. Here's Castle. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Goodrich. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Castle outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Castle's got his first points in this one.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Screen by Lively. To the middle. Beasley outside. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
Simons, right side. Just 5 on the clock. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he's off from 17.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Count it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Both teams will make substitutions. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox on the attack. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous there.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat. Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Fox with the ball. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. And that one's good. Flag. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Yeah, Flag has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
Fox, that's good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Halliburton. Oh, Fox with a steal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Fox. That'll count. Doesn't go that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Halliburton with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he's a guard, but Halliburton plays big inside. So big, he drew a whistle that time.
That one's no good. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Outside Barnes. Here's Harper. He has 6. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Flag. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And they pick up 2. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Man, that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. They push it up 4 on 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Back to you, Brian.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Dallas leading by 7. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Castle. There's the drive. They get it back. Barnes. From deep. Wembanyama. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. throw good, Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
It's Lively, high post. Screen by Lively. Goodrich can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now Beasley. No points so far. Here's the teardrop. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Pass to Harper. Fox up top. 14 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Simons with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Screen by Lively. And here's Simons outside. Counted from distance. Simons got himself on the board with a 3 there. A minute 4 left in the third quarter.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Fox. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Back to Simons. Fires for 3. That one is off. It's Fox with a drive. Can't get it to fall. And he can't get that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Fox. Leonard outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Dallas leading by 3. Halliburton's shot is good.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fox right side. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Flag. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Yeah, Flag has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. 5 on the clock. And he racks up 2. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Spurs making a switch here. Dallas leading by 7. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Thompson. They set a pick. Now Halliburton. Outside Lively. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Here's Halliburton. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. It's stolen by Barnes. Leonard inside. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Davis jams it home.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Trailing by 5. Here's Castle. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 5 to shoot. Banks it home. Big shot.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
Spurs trail by 3.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
The 3 is in.
And zero fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Thompson right side. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Cleared away by Davis. Now here's Halliburton. So it's Dallas winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.